Hello everyone, Brew Time Podcast. And me and Thomas are here, joined with Megan Morris, the MMA fighter.
Ooh, I like that. The MMA. Not the only one in the world.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, tell us a bit about yourself. In fact, actually, no, we need to do the item.
You do that every
I'm too keen on it. I need to.
What do you say? Tell us about yourself. Like you don't know every single
Yeah.
thing about me.
So we have actually been practicing how to say what we're about to say, but I forgot what we practiced, so I'll let Chris ask you.
Smooth. Put it down.
We did write it down, didn't
No, we
know.
didn't.
Where are your notes in front of you?
I don't even know. So the question is,
Mhm.
if you could pick an item that would go in its Brew Time room or like sort of Hall of Fame
Okay.
and be in there forever, what item is that has significant value to you would you put in?
Okay. So I think it would be the MMA gloves that I wore for my fight with Lexi Rook last year, that were covered in blood. I think that fight was pretty gangster, and looking back, I used to actually say, "Oh, I wanted a really bloody fight just so I could look well ahead." Little did I know I got exactly what I asked for. At
Like
the time.
the Nate Diaz pose.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, one day when I'm a pro on a fight where I look absolutely hard as nails and pissing with blood, I didn't mean my own blood. But, careful what you wish for. So I think it'd be them, my Aries gloves that I got from the fight before that in Paris. But covered in blood because it was just such a gangster fight. And a funny night, actually, spending all night at A&E.
Yeah.
Jack Prom for bringing us takeaway at like 3 in the morning.
What? In Paris?
Oh, sorry, no. The gloves are from the fight I had in Paris
Oh,
before
right.
that fight.
Right.
They're really cool gloves, so I wore them for my next fight.
Oh,
But
right.
that's the fight where I broke my nose pissing blood from the first minute. And it was a rough
So do you
one.
bring your own your gloves to the fight?
On certain shows. So on like the high level professional shows, no, you have to wear their gloves. For Aries, I got to keep the gloves. For Octagon, I didn't. You had to pay €100 and I'm really cheap. So I was like, you can have them back. And if even if you try and do it sneaky, they know when they charge you. So
Right.
I can't take the gloves. But that would be what I'd leave on the show.
What gear do you get to keep?
What year?
Gear.
Oh, gear. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad. You get to keep the kit that you fight in. And for Octagon, they give you so much free shit.
I seen that thing on your Instagram.
I love it.
Looks
This
pretty
shit
decent,
gives
to
me
be fair.
more.
Their people sponsors the show.
Right.
So they pretty much sort out all the World Cup kits for the coaches.
Yeah.
So I've got kits for that.
It was mint. They gave us 2 pairs of shorts, 2 lots of sports bras. You got free casual t-shirts, hoodies, joggers, and a big fuck off rucksack. That was pretty cool. Loads of free
Big fuck
stuff.
off rucksack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
My pockets.
For the women that fight,
Mm.
and I guess also the men, is there also rules on what you can wear, as in like your shorts and bra, whatever?
No, I don't think so. Obviously, women have to wear bras. There's
Yeah,
a bit of a different scene having titties flying everywhere. But I'm pretty sure you can wear rash guards as well. For them big titty girls. Not blessed. So.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's a case of the tit side, is it really?
I don't know. I know some
some
girls with pretty big boobs, and they say not fighting a sports bra. Because I've been in a fight before where my nipple's been on the edge of my sports bra while I've been in a triangle choke, and I had to decide, do I put my nipple back in or do I defend the choke?
Oh, that is, yeah. To be
It was
fair.
on the edge, and I was like, oh no.
I thought it was just like a sort of like a. Do you know how women are more conscious of what they look like?
Yeah, but if you think about it, these women are fighters.
Yeah, I think if they're getting an octagon.
They're already in front
People are
of.
still played by stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Get
You do a
it.
fight.
When someone's trying to punch your head, it's kind of like the last thing. Jesus, before I started training, I couldn't get my legs out at all. Didn't want to wear shorts, nothing. Now I don't care. I'll sit in your door, we're grappling. I don't care. No, I don't. What? Yeah, I don't want to know.
So, you got a fight coming up,
Mhm.
20th of April.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
So the preparation, how long have you had to prepare for this?
I think around 11 weeks.
11.
Yeah, that's when I got off the deep on it. I'd look.
So for yourself, do you find that this, obviously I know what I do for myself, but for you, when you're is there any checkpoints in that camp where you change the way you train? So let's say from let's say 12 weeks out
Mm-hmm.
up to 8 weeks, and then from 8 weeks to 4, are there the points in which that you change the way you train, or do you fight?
not like routinely. The way I view the fight, definitely, because when it's like 11 weeks out, you have way more time to go through every single emotion possible before the fight, several times over. So like when I had 2 weeks of the fight last time, buzzing. I had all the excitement and like not 11 weeks of I just signed up for. Whereas now I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, I'll take this fight. Week of good training, buzzing. Week of bad training, oh my god. And like you have more time to train and prepare. But again, it's just a constant cycle of those emotions, and you forget every time you have a fight just how emotional it is. You think after the fight, was it great nailed? And the next fight, you're like, I feel like shit.
It's weird, isn't it? Like, you do feel it. Like we spoke about it before.
Do you both have that like
Yeah.
roller coaster of emotions?
Oh my god, yeah. I'm such an emotional little egg. I can't go a day without crying about something so ridiculous.
I feel like as well for me specifically is as well like I can't remember if you feel the same, but it always changes every fight.
Really?
So some
What
one fights I've not had any nerves
Right.
all the way up to the very day, and then I'm like fucking absolutely horrendous. And some it's the complete opposite. I'll be nervous completely throughout the entire process of it, but then the week of it, nothing. And then some it's like mixed in between. It's always random, and like we spoke as well about like you can't forget about the process that your head goes through, and, like the doubts. Like for me, like I overthink the weight a lot. Like, and I know the funny part is I know I can do it, and I know I have done it 10 times before, but I still forget that I
Yeah.
can, and so I'm looking at my scales and like, fuck me, it's not where I want it to be. But then, sure enough,
Just relying on the process.
it does work out, and then if you just stick to it, but it still doesn't stop me from shitting myself about it. So it's weird.
How do you find your weight cuts?
Not too bad because I've been able to keep on track of my weight.
Yeah. What do you walk around at? What do you fight at?
So I walk around at like when I'm eating about I'd say 66.8. That's like the heaviest I go. I have
It's not been like that for a while though.
yeah, true.
You've been on it quite long for a while now.
Because I'm scared I'm gonna get really heavy and Steve's gonna call me fat. that's the
He
fear.
does do that. He does do that.
But he kept my weight down, so that's probably pretty good. But yeah, I always worry because I feel like he can do a bath and a wrap and lose like 1 point something kilos. I'll do a bath and a wrap and I'll lose like maybe 0.4 or something sometimes. Not all the time. But I do panic.
So you have to put a lot more though.
No, I'm
Yeah, I know, but I'm just
kidding.
more for me to lose.
Yeah, that's the
saying.
point.
Like,
I've got 4 kilos, I think.
So what do you fight at?
Oh, sorry, 57 kilos. So I'm 62.7 right now. So, getting 61.
Yeah. When is it like a stage where you lose the most weight? Is it like right before it?
Yeah,
or-
the week before. So if I can get, even at the weight I'm now, I can cut the rest in water weight. But I just like to go a little bit less. So if I'm getting
do you mean the
61
week of the fight?
Well, 62, yeah. Start of the week of the fight. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll cut from there. So like 55 kilos in the week. But the lower I can cut water weight, the better.
Yeah,
For it. I don't like it. I mean, you accept that it's going to be a shit week. You're going to be hungry, you're going to be tired. But still, the easier I can make it for that week, the better.
The question I wanted to ask, to be fair, is how do you plan it, or can you even plan it around periods for women?
Question.
Yeah, I probably should, but I don't. I track when my cycle's going to be, and I
Yeah.
just accept that I'm going to be.
What happens
emotional.
if you are when it is fight time?
So I went for quite a few years without having a period, so I never had that issue when I was fighting. It's only recently, and I've never actually been on my period on the day of the fight, just around the training.
Yeah.
And I'm emotional when I'm on my period and that, so I just accept that I'm probably gonna cry a little bit more in training. But I don't really plan much around it. I try and not. Some people say that you shouldn't train as hard when you're on your period or whatever, but I think it's bullshit. If you focus too much on, oh, I'm on my period, it's going to affect my performance, then your performance is going to be a bit shit. Like if you're really tired and you're just focusing on how tired you are in the session, it's going to be a shit session. If you can just accept it, right, yeah, I feel a bit tired, move on, carry on, get on with it, it's fine. And you don't focus on it. I don't really plan it too much. I'm going to be a little bitch.
I think that I'd be worried about that. Like, I don't know.
Like you pay your periods, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I'd like, well, no, like on fight day, I'd be like, oh shit.
To be honest, when you're a woman and you're weight cutting, your periods kind of disappear anyway.
Right.
It's when you're on such low calories. So, like, I've only ever been on a period leading to a fight a few years ago when I was early in my amateur career, when I'd come on the day of my cut, so like the Friday morning, but then they just disappear after. Like, 'cause you're on such low calories, your body just like,
Your
what
body's
the
not
fuck is
for it,
going
it
on?
does not like it.
Yeah, so it's not
Probably more of a show about how bad it is for you, to be fair.
more nutritious is all fun too.
Okay. So with the this fight, so what's the name that you fight? What's the girl's name? She's Spanish, isn't she?
Yeah, she's Spanish, but she trains in Sweden. I think she's called Aitana Alvarez. Something Alvarez. It's pretty
Okay.
gangster.
So
name.
what's her sort of ideal fight? What does her fight look like?
So from what I've seen, she likes to strike, shoot in, but not like shoot at double legs. She shoots in straight for the body lock and like trips them from the fence.
Mm.
But from what I've seen, the girls that she has done that to haven't had much defense and kind of accepted the position.
Yeah.
Whereas those positions are all we work on in the gym.
Yeah.
So I think the girls that she did take down didn't have much to offer on the bottom. And when I've seen her get taken down, she also didn't have much to offer.
Mm.
And when I get taken down, it's straight away up and then try on top. I've been working a lot on keeping people down,
Yeah.
and it's been working again. So.
But I don't know about you, but I think you've fought a lot of foreign fighters.
Yeah.
Do you find each country has like a certain style of training? So I know in boxing, like Mexican boxing style is one. British have like one style of like training and boxing.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, there's different styles that are like stereotypical of different places, but there's just so many different styles. Like, we've got so many different styles in the gym. We've got high level strikers, we've got high level wrestlers. I don't think you can really say where they're from dictates their style.
I think a lot of the gyms cultures change.
Right.
Like, I've been to some gyms and they're really like careful and they're really aware of sparring, the effects on the women. And I've been to some and they do not keep it.
No fucks
It's
given.
literally fight.
Don't certainly sparring.
Man, woman, or child, you're getting fucked.
Honestly, mate, it's bad. But so I think like cultures definitely change and like timekeeping. Like some classes always run late or always start late. Some are like on it. Like if you're not 50 minutes early, you're late, sort of thing. So I would say culture changed.
Yeah.
I don't know. The training is pretty similar. I think what they favour though changes as well.
Right.
I fought a Kazakhstan girl in the third IMAPs I did. And Molly McCavan said, "Oh, she's probably a wrestler, get ready to be to defend." Straight away drops me with the left hand, fractures my arm. Oh, solid. So yeah, lessons to be learned. Don't assume anything.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast of her on, to be fair.
Yeah.
Me but mine came out the other day. Pretty interesting one, to be fair. Pass it you on.
What's she talking about?
Just like
Fine.
not much fighting, to be fair. More lifestyle.
Pretty cool. Like
Pretty to do about. Like she talked about how she stopped a guy trying to human traffic a woman when she was like 22, 23, working in a subway. Pretty mad. But we're to a podcast about Meg, so.
Yeah, so
I have no idea about that. We should carry on.
so with the whole of fighting, so when did you get into fighting?
Oh, sorry.
The whole of fighting. When did you get into fighting? What's your story to get to where you are now?
Ooh, how old
Tell a
was I?
crowd about yourself, basically.
Oh my god, okay. I started when I was 17, so it was just for my 18th birthday, I remember. I saw someone I used to go to high school with. This was when I was in college. I just saw it on Facebook, someone doing like a flying armbar or something. I was like, oh, that's cool as shit. So I messaged them and said, oh, that looks really cool. Can you teach me that? Can I come down and train? He said, yeah, come down to the gym. Introduced me to Blackburn Predators, which is the first gym I trained at. And I was hooked. I didn't train like religiously, but I think I probably stuck at it because like back then there weren't many girls doing MMA. So like everyone was like, oh my god, a girl in the thing, and they're like, oh, keep training, you could be fucking great, and they really like push you into it. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool, I could do this. But again, when I first started, I wasn't training like to fight. I just was like, this is really cool. And looking back, I didn't really have much about me when I was a kid. I didn't really have anything interesting about me. I didn't really have many friends. So I thought, oh my god, MMA is like my thing. I can be like, no, I'm a fighter. That's pretty cool.
Is this around the same time as Ronda Rousey's like upright?
Yeah. Oh my god, I could be the next Ronda Rousey. This is so cool. And people I actually started to get attention from it, and like people noticing me now. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was like And I was like, oh my God, okay, I exist. Like, people want to be my friend. And again, I didn't realize it at the time. So I started training, and I'm pretty sure within a year I had my first fight, just because it lined up so well. There was another girl who was having her debut, same weight. We didn't have to cut weight. It was at 60 kilos or 61. And I got to eat like double because I was actually quite scrawny back then. When I first started training, I used to be bigger when I was in high school. I started training and I got really small, so I could just eat like 2 breakfasts. I was like one of the hobbits. Second.
What a life.
Yeah. And after that fight, I was pretty hooked. I thought, yeah, I could do this. This is fun. And I just kept going. I didn't really have a set plan of what I wanted to do or where I wanted to take me. I just realized I was enjoying it. And it was up and coming for girls. I could really see that I enjoyed it and I wanted to do something with it. So I carried on going. And fast forward like 7 years.
So from the point where you had your first fight, and how was that introduction to like the reality of fighting, maybe?
It was really strange. Like, I remember crying in that camp, like, I'm gonna lose. Like, oh my God, my mock coach actually.
How old were you for the first one?
I want to say 18. Yeah, I think so.
So you'd have been in the category to fight adults then as well?
Yeah. And she was the same age as me, so it helped. But I remember as soon as Rob texted me saying, fight's confirmed, I was like, oh my God. I was like shitting myself. I was at work actually. I was a pot wash back then, so I was in the back like having a bit of a meltdown. But that first fight was really weird. Like, I feel like it's probably because I had no expectations going in there. I had nothing to compare it to. I'd never done anything like that before. So I was like nervous, but so excited. It was weird. And then walking out, it all felt right. And I was in there thinking, fucking hell, I'm going to fight. And
do you remember your first walkout music?
It was Rolling by Limp Bizkit, because I'm But no, I walked out and it was just so surreal. And I remember I only went into that fight with nothing but a double leg. I couldn't strike for shit. And even the double leg was kind of shit. It was just double leg, sweep the leg, take him down, rinse and repeat. She'd get back up, I'd just do the same thing. She'd get back up, it was shit. But everything my coach was shouting, I did. I remember hearing so clearly. I was like, this is like a video game. This is fucking ace. It kind of set up really false expectations of what every other fight was going to be like. Because you go into some fights thinking, it's fucking. But it was just weird. And I remember I won that fight. And I remember thinking at the time, I thought this was going to feel amazing. I felt like everyone was like, it's the best feeling in the world. It's like, I feel alright. That was pretty cool. But I didn't have that massive dopamine.
I just felt relief. That's all I ever felt in the first few.
Relief. I just thought, right, okay, cool, that was alright.
That is one thing that a lot of fighters, to be fair, Molly spoke about this, that they go on about, is the down after the win, after the high.
Oh my God, yeah.
Do you guys forget that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't get it as much now, but when I've started, I did.
After that last fight, because I felt like I'd lost. I felt like I just pulled out of the bag at the last second and I lost every other bit of that fight. I didn't have that up and down, so it was alright. But I think when I won the IMAFs in 2018, I was like buzzing off my tits, amazing. And the come down, I got really heavy. I just kept eating and eating.
You felt that Slovakian fight. You really controlled it afterwards. Like, we were up till 4 in the morning.
Yeah, true.
And I was eating shit. Right, because there was the bus right there. It was fucking heavy.
Well, it didn't
But
help.
you really zoomed in. Like.
Well, my head hurt so much, and I was thinking that was the most tired I've ever been. Like straight after the fight, I was struggling to stand up. I was like, I'm gonna be sick, and I saw Brian Lacey coming for an interview. I was like, no, dear God, no. He was trying to ask me questions. Oh, it was awful. You
I
get.
can't believe she didn't get that heavy.
I
They offered
right.
her an IV. She fucking shut us
I-
up.
Oh, I'd check myself.
Some poor dude, like waving. He
Yeah,
didn't tell me what he was gonna do. He just sat me on the bed and he got this big fuck off needle out. I was like, no. And he was like, IV. I'm like, no. What does that mean?
I wouldn't be doing that shit.
Honest to God, man, IVs are meant to be like.
Yeah, they are.
Well,
I fucking hate needles.
I'm not too bad about the needle, but when some foreign massive dude is trying to stab it in your arm and not tell you what it is, and I was more thinking, is he going to charge me for this? And I'm
That's a
cheap.
good point, to be fair.
Well, I thought if they're charging you £100
For gloves.
if you want to keep the gloves, What are they going to charge
Yeah.
me for medical expenses? And I was like,
Yeah.
no, thank you. So I went in my changing rooms and lay on the sofa for an hour
Yeah.
with like a t-shirt over my head, facing into the sofa while I fucked off to get food.
Oh,
I was like, leave me, I can't.
I felt so bad for the woman after because
I
we
know.
shared it. One room. There was
Yeah.
loads of little ones, and we shared one with a Thai
Yeah,
some girl.
Swedish girl.
Yeah, she was
Nice.
she was a lovely
Yeah.
girl, mate. And the fucking mum, she was getting twatted by a coach.
Honestly,
Oh,
smack her with the pads.
Mate, he was like putting knees on her and
I
everything.
was
Like,
going to say, like, please don't do that to me.
yeah. Fucking mental. And then anyway, she lost. She went against some really good girls. To be fair.
Yeah, she was.
But she lost and she was crying. But obviously Megan just won, so I
No.
was fucking ecstatic. And then she comes back and like he's on the phone to a child,
Yeah.
to her son, crying,
Oh.
and I just felt like I just wanted to hug him. It's so hard.
It was funny, you felt bad about that, but you didn't feel bad taking all the food they left behind. They
Yeah.
gave you like these big bags full of snacks and protein bars and fruit, and Chris was
Yeah.
like, oh,
All the
couldn't
pies
take
got
that.
it, and they just fucking left it. So I had like fucking 9 protein bars that I just took,
Solid.
and I just thought, fuck it, sound. I'm not
Got me done. Got me
So I
done.
took all 9 protein bars, including hers, and just put it all in the bag.
I just couldn't, if I haven't eaten, I tried a little bit of like, I can't remember, like a
Yeah,
cereal bar or something,
yeah.
I felt disgusting.
Granola bar, weren't
It
it?
was a good like 2 hours before I think I went to eat
Yeah,
anything.
it didn't eat anything. I think that was because you had though.
Yeah. But the main thing why I didn't want to go crazy after that fight was because I know every time you go crazy after a fight, I just balloon up, like I gain weight so quick. And I hate it when I do that. Like I get so annoyed at myself. I want to walk around at like 63.
Mm.
So when I'm just eating shit, I just feel bad. Plus, now that I've got like a management group chat with like Steve and the nutritionist and my manager, like I have to like they have to hold me responsible. You put in pictures of what you eat, you put in your weight, and I'm like, oh, responsibility.
It's a hard question to answer when they look at you and like, what's your weight?
What do you think, like?
Yeah. But the weird part is like I actually never lie about it, but they always assume I'm lying,
Mm.
which is fucking infuriating.
Because everyone else does.
Like, yeah, because everyone else normally lies.
Alex is funny. Look, I was talking to him the other day. I'm gonna out you, Alex.
Alex,
From the gym.
yeah.
He goes, I said, do you ever lie about your weight? He's like, yeah, I tell Sam I'm 73. I'm like, and he's like, I'm like 78 or 76. I'm like, that's why you put you in my group, because you're telling me lighter.
Fucking man, he's funny.
Oh.
He's filling out now, isn't he? He's a big lad.
Oh, man.
What is it like? So you two pretty much live together, don't you?
Yeah.
So what's it like in the Morris household when you both are on a fight together?
Oh,
How many
do you know
times has
what?
it happened? Just once?
Just once when we were both fighting on the same
Yeah.
show, yeah.
Yeah, but we are like both dieting now for our
Mm.
fights.
I remember it was actually alright.
I don't think that bad. I think we have a good understanding. Like we both know it's hard. We both know the reality of it. And we both know to be very patient with each other.
We had a code word. I can't remember what the code word was, but when we were both fighting UKFC, we had a code word for if we were like pissing each other off or if we just like near some space.
Yeah,
What was it?
I thought it was like something.
I don't know.
Felt-
Something really big.
It was a word or a phrase that you just wouldn't say.
Yeah.
It was mainly just in case we were getting on each other's
Did
nerves.
the word get said?
I don't think it
We
did,
didn't
you know.
actually know because we were quite good at talking. We went on lots of walks and like we talk things through pretty much each night.
And recognizing like, I'm just gonna go. You play Dota, I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
upstairs.
like, yeah, pretty much.
So
So I think it's a good mix between like communication and just understanding like the process of it.
Yeah.
So I think that helps a lot.
I feel bad for you sometimes, like, because I swear I have the same conversation with him sometimes because I get so emotional. I'm like, I'm hungry, I'm tired. I'm like, every fight I feel like this. And I can feel it as I'm saying it. I'm like, oh, just shut up.
It's fine.
Well, he's really patient.
It's just part of the process, and you're just trying to explain it to yourself more than me.
And he
Which I
wants
get.
to strangle me.
I actually don't. But I actually enjoy it, to be fair.
Yeah.
The only thing I do find challenging sometimes is I don't know if it's just like my patience is like just running thin, but it's more so towards my mum. Yeah, usually she knows from when I first started before I met Megan to leave me alone. And if you leave me alone, I'm fucking fine. I'm absolutely fine, Danny. Nothing's wrong. Okay. But we would get into a lot of arguments and she would try and make me do stuff. And I'd be like dying. But so she knows to leave me alone. So I actually basically, what I'm trying to say is in the last month of fight camp, basically don't talk to me. Unless she will never talk to me. It's always I have to open the conversation up. Because she's just like, if I leave him alone, I can't get in his way. You know what I mean?
She's really good at
She's actually quite good at that. She understands like the process now, especially for me. Just to leave me alone, I'm fine. And if I need something, I'll go to her. Or if I need to talk to her and spend time with her, I'll go to her.
She understands like how much you give it back after the fight.
Yeah.
Um,
I was trying to make an effort to like basically say sorry for being a better.
Do you find it easier training and doing this together?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
Yeah,
so.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the whole lot of it. To be fair, I always enjoyed the process of it anyway. That's the part that I enjoy. I've never really enjoyed the fight, so to speak. It's never really been something that I've actually like. I look forward to so much. I look forward to the aftermath, but I prefer. I like the routine and the structure. I like. I say I like the challenges. I don't like it in the moment, but I always like it in hindsight. And I feel the fact that I get to do it with her now, or at the very least alongside her. I don't know, it adds another depth of appreciation, maybe, is one way to say it. I don't know. It is pretty cool that we get to, like, sometimes we'll sit in bed and I'm like, as if we're fucking doing this. It is fucking mental, like. So, I love it when we fly around to places.
Yeah,
and,
but that's
for
pretty cool,
competition. I think it's honest to God, it's probably like the best part of it for me.
Slovakia was mint.
Slovakia was
Oh my God.
brilliant. I loved Italy. I mean, I didn't do very well, but I fucking still loved it in class.
The pastries.
Yeah.
Pistachio croissant.
Pistachio croissant.
Oh
Oh
my
my God, it was so fucking good.
How, like, if we didn't have MMA, we would be so fat.
Fat as fuck.
I have a little chubby kid inside me screaming like, eat the fucking donut. I go, oh,
Oh my god, have you taken Meg to Holy Grounds?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, mince
We did-
pie donut.
Yeah, we did actually, yeah.
I would like to state that this was a long time ago, by the way. Steve. I'm
Yeah.
not having donuts.
Oh,
right
do
now.
not go at the moment then with the Easter
No,
selection.
What?
Mini eggs,
Oh.
cream egg
I'm
one.
always fighting around my birthday and around fucking Easter. So I'm
But
not
to be
like,
fair, even when you're not fucking fighting, you still pound yourself.
yeah, no,
about
that's
the
be-
food.
it's so it's so bad because I'm like, right, I can't eat because I'm in a fight camp. But then after fight camp, I'm like, can't eat because I'll get fat.
We say to each other that like we'll make plans after fights and that, and it always happens. Yeah, and you go fucking overboard. Yeah. So we'll make like 20 different dates about food around food, like,
Oh,
and then we get to the after point, and I'm down. I'm into it, and then we'll look for Meg. I'm like, "Do you want to do it?" And she's like, "No." Oh, fuck's sake.
I know I get scared. 'Cause
So I get it. I don't get me wrong. I do understand. It's probably for the better that she does say that. But we're talking last night and we were saying like, right, we're gonna be at 2 dates after my fight, which is after 2 weeks after hers, and we're gonna have two dates where we actually agree on what we're gonna have, and then we actually have it.
But you've got to start at Holy Grounds. Oh, will they still be doing? Oh, they might still be doing the Easter selection.
Go on, talk to me in sexual detail of the
Oh.
Easter selection, please.
Right, so I've only had one of them. I went that time. We both went the same day.
Yeah.
I just looked at him and I was like, oh, I'll not. But then the following week, I had to, and it's
What do you have?
so there's cinnamon crunch
Never had
cereal, yeah. So there's a donut with just them sprinkled on it. I didn't go for that, to be fair. You've got like the OG and all that, but like the main ones are just a donut with icing and then just mini eggs all sprinkled on and in it. And that. But the one that I got is just a dough ball, like size of your hand,
Nice.
and just inside a cream egg, whole cream egg. Yeah.
Was it good?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not right. Me and my dad both got one. They were gone in like 3 seconds. Oh shit.
I want to make some stuffed cookies. So I
Yeah.
can make some pretty good stuffed cookies.
Yes, you can.
I want to make some. Do you know the Biscoff bars you can get?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I want to make a stuffed cookie with that.
Have you thought about doing like a Meg's Instagram foodie page and all?
Thought about that. but-
Or do you think it's gonna be too tempting?
I think I know how much of a fiend I am.
But the
Tom.
thing is, you give them away anyway.
Yeah,
She
true.
makes full batches, right? And she'll just give them away.
I like to give. I
And
like
like,
to make people
fucking
happy.
hell, you may as well
Here,
fucking
look, I
make
made
some
stuffed cookies. Take my love.
I have to say to her now to only allow me to have one, and then just
One tray.
yeah, well, that's the problem. I would have them all, and I have had them all. We used to make the brownies, and then we had to have like a discussion. So I'm like, you can stop making stuff. And then there was a period about a couple of months I shouldn't make any because I just kept. I would eat the whole tray of brownies, honestly, God. And I'd eat them all. On.
To be fair, Holy Grounds do like a guest thing once a week or something like that.
Okay.
So you can even do that.
What's that?
Holy Grounds will just get another baker or anything like that just to bring their stuff in for a day
Oh, that's pretty cool.
alongside theirs. I think the other day was just a baker that's brought in a load of sourdough bread and loaves. They could just go so quick.
That's pretty good. Mate makes a good sourdough actually.
Yeah, his mum taught me how to make it.
Yeah,
Really nice.
I was like, right, I can't be a wife one day if I cannot make bread. So.
Good.
That's got awkward.
Oh, no, you're laughing. You're laughing.
Do you both have any plans for the future or not?
Nothing like set in stone. Although I always tell him I'm going to have your babies one day.
Yeah.
They're going to be beautiful babies.
Babies?
Babies, yeah.
I think babies.
2, 3,
Shoot double
4.
leg straight out the window.
So I said 3.
Oh, jeez.
I said 3 to my mum, and she went, "Don't have a middle child."
Well, I
She
think,
went,
right.
"Don't have a
Yeah,
middle
but
child."
think about it. Hannah, out of me, was the middle child, and look at Hannah.
Middle child.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Dead centre.
I'm
Yeah.
the baby. But
Is that why you're so autistic? No,
I just
I
want to
don't.
have one.
Yeah, I don't know. I said, "Well, maybe why don't I have 4 then?" And she went, "Fuck off."
Right. You want some of my
Yeah.
vagina?
I definitely have
like
2. I would definitely have 2.
Okay.
I think 2. I would not have 1. I don't think I'd want 1.
No.
I think I'd want at least 2.
Boy, girl. One of each.
Do you know what? I'm gonna
Actually,
go.
don't care.
I'm gonna go real person here. I'm scared. I'm gonna be a bad mum to a girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Only because, like, I have been surrounded by males, and I'm in no way a whore. I would just like to. I mean, in like a gym sense, like. Oh,
I'm gonna
my-
play that.
just putting that on the table.
Oh.
Like I used to. I used to think I'm not intimidating in a gym full of dudes just because I don't care. They're all like my brothers in a sense. I'd be intimidated in a room full of women because I just didn't know how to talk to women. I didn't have any female friends or many female friends that were like that. So I'd be scared like I couldn't give advice to a girl because I'm only ever talk to dudes about fucking punch each other in the face. So that has been a fear of mine. But
You started your only females class, didn't you?
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
How's that going?
Really well. I'm really enjoying it. And the girls that are coming regularly, they're like all becoming friends, and
Yeah.
like it's a really good vibe.
They're actually really consistent now with it, aren't they?
They're so
Yeah,
consistent. They come
sure.
twice a week, every week, and I love it.
I didn't think that it's not to put any shade on women, but like women, they come to the gym now and then, and you'll see them maybe once or twice, and then that's it. You know what I mean? You just won't see them again, especially in an MMA gym.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not really often. But since you started that, they're very consistent with it.
I like to make it fun. Like a lot of girls that message me when I first put the feelers out saying, what will it be sparring or what kind of things it like? And I said, look, I'm not here to make fighters out of you unless you wanted that. But then I'd suggest the normal classes anyway.
What do you think you're doing it more for? Self-defense or fitness?
No, not self-defense, because I don't want to advertise like, yeah, do this class and you'll be able to defend yourself. Because I mean, I reckon in a real situation, I'd struggle to defend myself against a bloke. I'm in no way deluded that just because I fight that I'm absolutely solid and could beat a male in a fight.
You'd have a better chance than most.
Maybe, but
You'd be able to beat them pretty easily. I think.
We can settle this.
say that in your own house. No, I don't want to. Do you see them bullshit marketers that like self-defense or fucking all that bullshit? And like, no, I just want girls to do it because one, smacking pads is so much fun and a big stress reliever. But just like seeing kind of a taste of something different that you're capable of. Like it is a bit empowering. It is fun.
It's a
And
good community as well.
yeah, definitely.
You know.
Just something different that's not the normal gym. And yeah, I really like it. Like I like I said, I don't want to do self-defense, but it is a bit empowering when you're like
Yeah.
smacking the pads. You're like, yeah. Like, because some of the girls that I hold pads for, I'm like, they hit pretty hard. Like, even some small dainty girls, I'm like, they're not as fragile as people think or as they look. But it's cool to see, like, what you're capable of.
So that's on the Wednesdays and the Saturdays, isn't it?
Yeah, Wednesday 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 9
Ah,
And plug in.
a.m. A little bit there.
where at?
Oh, sorry, at Northwest Fight Academy
Impressive.
in Preston on Murray Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's weird how long I've been there. I still don't know the address. I have to ask Steve every time.
On Google Maps, it's still in the Reps MMA.
Yeah. Well, now we know.
Yeah. I do.
So after this fight,
Mm-hmm.
let's. I said to you last night that I was going to ask you a food question.
Yeah.
We still been talking about. So I want to ask you this as well. Right.
Mm.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Ooh.
cheat day, and I mean a cheat day.
Yeah.
Say the day before you ran an Ironman, absolutely killed off. What
Okay.
would you have?
I'm just gonna go ahead and
And
start it.
snacks or
Yeah, obviously. Come on, baby. We don't have pizza.
Well, set the rules then. Breakfast, lunch, snack, tea.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. Okay, so Hungry Meg is a dangerous egg. So breakfast, big fuck off stack of American style pancakes. Actually, not bad. Do those scrambled eggs? No, just one. Just
At
one.
home made. Are you going somewhere
Yeah,
for
home,
home?
mate. I'm cheap.
Homemade?
I'm cheap.
are you going protein pancakes? Or are you going American style?
Those are the days for protein. Chris. No, proper American style, like proper pancakes with the sugar and the flour. Oh my god, like thick boys.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not here for crepes.
I
I know.
don't really like crepes so much. I think
No.
they're a waste of time.
Crepes, they are pointless. There's no depth to them.
Yeah.
I need the texture. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. I think I'm getting aroused even talking about this.
So what are the toppings?
Okay, I want like 8 pancakes minimum, like different layers. I want Nutella, I want biscuit, I want drizzles of white chocolate, Ferrero Rocher's crumpled up. Oh my god.
This is the conversation.
Yeah, this is not good for my hunger.
No.
I'm just thinking, yeah,
Oh,
it's gonna,
yeah.
it's gonna go down.
I absolutely love pancakes.
Sorry, but I'm not a pancake lover at all.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, you get it, it's all good.
Oh, it's fun.
Right, go on, what breakfast did you have?
I'm pretty simple, and they've just brought it back. The Mackey's breakfast wrap.
Sure, I fucking knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah,
I think I know what you're going to say.
I'm getting 2 of them. Getting 2 of them.
Probably.
Okay.
Okay. That's actually quite a moderate breakfast. considering-
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I've gone for quality over quantity, I think.
I think
Okay.
I've gone that bitch. Straight in for it. I should ease my way in.
I think you probably know. Full English.
Absolutely.
Full English, no mushrooms. Not really interested in mushrooms.
Fair.
Go on, tell
Double up on that.
what's on your full English then?
Okay.
Are you making this at home?
Yeah, yeah. I made the best.
With Lindsay sausages, the thick
Oh,
boys.
yeah. And bacon.
Obviously.
So, Lucy sausages and bacon. Top tier.
How many? 2 sausage, 2 bacon.
Fucking 4 easily. Do you know once before, after I waited a month, this was when I was doing it, I didn't know what I was doing. Which is a quick segue to the story, but I weighed in and I got home. This is when I lived in with my brother. And I made it a 666. I had 6 slices of bagels toasted. I had 6 eggs, scrambled eggs, and I had 6 pieces of bacon with loads of tomato ketchup. I ate it all straight after I just got away.
Why are you not a
Stupid.
competitive eater?
It's stupid. I should not have done it.
Apparently,
Well,
let's
after
take
one-
Chris Murray.
Yeah. Anyway, so I put English probably about 4 pieces of bacon, 4 sausages, beans, but at least half a tin of beans. I
That's
like.
the one thing I take off my full English beans.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't want my shit getting soggy. Maybe
You
put
can have
maybe
it
put
in
it in
a
a
bowl.
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
put it in a
yeah,
bowl
yeah.
Are
next
you
to
not
it.
like the autistic kid that has to eat everything
Yes,
separate?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
You don't have like brown sauce or nothing on
Fucks me
it?
off so
No,
much.
no, especially not brown sauce.
Mate, I
I love
always,
red, if anything, red sauce.
I always mix all the stuff together. I really like fried bread, but I just
No,
won't
that's
have
well,
a lot-
that's off mine as
I
well.
won't have a
yeah.
lot of it.
Makes me feel like my hands shiny after eating
Eggy
it.
bread.
Mm.
I like fried bread. It's a bit of the crunch,
Mhm.
and then I'll have like normal bread with like thick cut. I love thick cut stuff like sort of like that bloom is it bloomer bread?
Mm.
Yeah, like that. And then I'll have scrambled eggs. Hash browns is a must. Black pudding. I
Ooh,
fucking
yeah.
love black pudding. I'll try and-
Half bread tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll take it to be fair.
Help.
1 over 5 day.
I say that the last. That's my last thing I have. It's like I feel like it cleans my mouth.
Oh, it's the best to last.
Cleans your conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
not good.
And pot of tea, big pot of tea. I love
Solid.
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you have for lunch?
Oh, okay.
So we're
So-
going.
Do you know focaccia bread? Is that my saying that
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
in Italy, that is unbelievable.
Sexual.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting like, we're not going small here, boys. We're going like the full price of focaccia.
Boys.
I'm hungry, baby. But big fuck offs.
Right, I don't know how you do this when you can't eat. Like I can actually eat, but I'm still trying not to. But you guys pretty much cannot
No, we
eat at the
can't.
moment.
Do you know
She's
what?
on
How are you
1400
doing this to
calories.
yourselves?
She's on 1400. I don't know why. It's like it scratches a certain itch.
Do you reckon?
It does.
You do you do the same thing? But Chris smells my food if I order something
Absolutely.
nice.
I just felt
Really?
implied when,
No.
when I came in.
Right in on my food.
It's embarrassing how many friends I've done that to.
I feel like when you came in and you were eating your butty, I was like, I felt we're not on that level. I'll sniff you.
Yeah, so they turned up today and I'm a bit hungover, so I just made myself an egg sandwich. First thing Chris does is walk over, I smell it, gets the plate.
I'm surprised he asked.
It's bad, isn't it?
Oh, I used to
Oh,
slip
yeah.
cake at work and everything when I used to work at the dog.
It's so good.
Yeah. But
Right,
it
sorry,
helps.
sorry.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. So on the focaccia bread, I want some salami. I want mozzarella, a little bit of olive oil, pesto. Oh, another layer of focaccia. Beautiful. Simple.
I respect that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and olives.
olives, yeah.
Yes.
What did you have for drink?
Ooh. I'll just be really boring with it.
Oh, I was going to say the exact same thing.
Mm.
Or maybe Pepsi Max Cherry.
Yes.
Mango
Love
salad.
Pepsi
Yeah.
Cherry.
Just a bit of sweetness.
Mm.
My dinner. Tough one to be fair. Probably Cafe Maria's. A cafe on Plungington Road.
Okay.
It's like you can hit it with a stone from my dad's house, so pretty close, pretty close. Go there, a cheese ham jalapeno panini,
Ooh,
And
good shout.
the like the Zinger burger, like the crispy chicken thing.
Yeah.
But I'd say just put all that filling into a wrap for me. I get both of them. They
Yeah.
both come chopped diagonally in half.
Yeah.
The way it's supposed to
yeah,
be.
do an angle,
Yeah.
and then just peng us.
Nice.
I like
Yes, I like
It is pretty. It's pretty hard to finish both, to be fair. It's a fair bit of food,
Challenging.
Yeah.
but I do recommend Maria's cheese ham jalapeno panini if you don't mind a little bit of spice.
How much is it?
Not much at all. Probably like £3.54 for that.
For advertisement.
Try it.
What are you on?
For some reason, sort of like a tapas sort of thing is coming to me. So I'd want like freshly made pita bread,
Mm.
hummus, olives, sun dried tomatoes. I feel like orange juice as well for some reason. Right now, I'm feeling the need for some orange juice.
Usually a thing.
Oh yeah. And then when I was younger, my dad used to live in France before I was born. He used to work there, and so when I was starting growing up, he loved French food, like, and he would always get a bread. I remember my mum, he would get what's the cheese, camembert.
Mm.
He gets camembert, and then we would get like big tomatoes, chop them, slice them up, put salt, pepper, and vinegar on them, and then you have that with the bread, and you like dip the bread in the tomato
bang.
with the cheese and that.
Mhm.
Absolutely fire on a sunny day. It is banging.
On a sunny day, gotta be on a sunny day.
Well, that's when we used to have it. I just remember having it, and it's just like sort of like we would be around together and just pick at it. It was fucking unbelievable. So I'd have that with orange juice and yeah, probably tea.
Snack.
Ooh.
I can't say Chris Morris either.
I wasn't going. Oh, can sushi be a snack? Like a pack of snakes?
No,
No.
because when you get a meal deal, it's one of the mains.
That's
Oh
what a
no,
way-
get
but the
the
tiny
smaller
one, the
ones.
tiny one is actually a snack.
But the
But are you having just 3 pieces of
Small one's
sushi?
not worth it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What a good way to
macaroni. Oh, do you know, there's two different sides of me. There's the health side that absolutely loves like a big bowl of Greek yogurt with like granola, peanut butter, bit of like vanilla or white chocolate protein powder as well.
Yes, banging.
But there is a fat bitch inside of me that likes a full Biscoff chocolate bar. Do you know the Biscoff ones that like milk chocolate with the cream inside?
Yeah.
So I'd be one of those two.
Ooh, I tell you what, for my snack, I'm just going Holy Grounds.
Is it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it.
What don't?
I think the cream egg one. I think I'm gonna go for the cream egg one.
Okay.
I respect that.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, I respect that.
Okay.
If it weren't for right, two things. We've not made this yet, but we've agreed last night that we will.
I mean, he says wait, I make it. Like I do all the baking, he does all the
I'm
eating.
the testing.
The liquid food and that.
Yeah.
The testing is just as important.
That meme on the is it come down with me, is it? When the guy gets the
With the wig.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to recreate that meme of him. Recreate
Amazing.
that.
Absolutely. He's
Well,
got big in
So fuck off. So she made some biscuits. Biscoff and white chocolate were they?
The ones I've recently
Okay,
made.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have a mountain of them. And I would say mountain.
Right,
about
but that's not a snack.
6.
A snack like
That's a snack for me. That's a snack for me. Right? If not, I'll have what we haven't made yet, which is the cookie pie.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, she got me
You've
one
had one?
after one of my
Don't think
fights.
so.
After the first tower fight.
I spent.
Oh my
I'm ashamed
God.
at how much money I spent.
Oh,
It must have been about 55 quid on cookie pies
bear
and
in mind, we
brownies.
just
What
started
are
dating.
cookie pies?
So
It's
it's
a big boy.
like a dense. I don't know how to describe it other than being a cookie
It's a pie that is made of
The
cookie.
filling is like cookie dough and Biscoff
Oh,
and
shit.
like
Mate.
Kinder Bueno. Tom,
they
I'm gonna
are-
make you a cookie pie.
Honest to God.
Yeah,
You're
that's
going to
not
make me
Yeah, okay, but we've had one. He's not.
well, I need another.
I'll make you one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
fine
it
to
is.
be fair. Right, your tea.
Yeah,
Oh.
Right,
Okay.
I'm hoping there's one tea that people love in England and I fucking hate it, and I'm just hoping neither of you say it.
Well, now I'm worried, but I'm just gonna come out and say it anyway. A big fuck off lasagna, but like not.
I don't like roast dinners.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I'm
no.
only interested in that like around Christmas or something.
Yeah. People that love a roast dinner and
Or
that.
like a carvery.
Deadest
Or
thing
Like
like-
all
ever.
basic.
Yeah.
No, but a specific lasagna. So I used to work at the Nabs when Gary used to be the chef there, and oh, I made a banging lasagna. And like,
It's a pub, by the way.
yeah, but he doesn't like going anymore, so don't go there. But yeah, banging homemade lasagna, but like a thick ass piece. Like it's got to be the size of my head, or I'm like this big. So pretty big. And like ciabatta garlic bread, where we homemade garlic butter, sprinkle on on top, and thick put chips with a pot of barbecue
What,
sauce.
you having chips with lasagna?
Don't you
Ooh,
judge
no,
me.
I don't know about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
don't know about
Why?
that.
I've never had one.
Lasagna's just a lasagna. You just have lasagna.
Yeah, no, I get that, but come on.
This is we're having what we want after.
I guess, yeah.
I have not had chips in a long time. I'm she hungry.
God, what is it?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you
drink.
finished.
You drink?
Ooh, do you know what? Oh, I'm feeling a thick ass milkshake.
Yes.
Like a Ferrero
Oh,
Rocher
so good.
milkshake. I have a box of Ferrero Rocher that I got for my birthday in my wardrobe and it's mocking me.
Bad, isn't it?
So yeah, I'm obsessed with Ferrero Rocher.
So you got lasagna, garlic bread, and chips with the
Mhm.
milkshake. Yeah.
Now I'm regretting the chips, but yeah. Definitely lasagna garlic bread and milkshake.
Yeah. What did you have?
Pretty simple. Just going hickories, getting the platter for one.
Unpopular opinion. Sorry to interrupt. I didn't rate hickories when I went. I had a burger and I thought,
Yeah, but
bit shit.
I wouldn't really call it a burger place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the brisket, and that was.
Yeah, you go. I think you go in there to get meat, just
Yeah.
meat.
I mean, I'm not a vegan. I had a meat burger, but it was,
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
a bit shit. But
My burger weren't too bad, but you had the big. What did I have the big one? What did you have?
something with hash browns on it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I did my burger, but when I went the second time, I just had brisket. It was fucking bad.
I mean, on the platter for one, you get like a bit of brisket, bit of burnt ends, a jalapeno sausage thing,
Yeah.
beans in like barbecue sauce and like bacon bits in it. Yeah, like just a bit of everything.
Okay. That sounds
That's
good.
dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, ribs as well. Pretty sure you get ribs.
I love ribs, but I haven't
Something
eaten
else. Oh yeah.
What drink?
Thing. Guinness.
it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just fucking put that off.
Have you ever had a Guinness though?
I have had a Guinness in Ireland
Oh.
when I was like 15.
Oh, see.
With,
taste buds have
blackcurrant.
matured.
Disgusting.
Oh no, you've ruined it with blackcurrant.
I mean, well, you know, I didn't, but the person who gave me did.
That should be sacrilege in Ireland. They need hanging.
God damn.
Well, he takes his alcohol seriously.
Yeah, now your taste buds have matured now since you've been 15.
True,
I bet there's some things that you didn't like when you were 15 that you like now.
but I don't drink. I eat. That's my vice.
When was the last time you had an alcoholic beverage?
Okay, so before this, I can't actually remember, but in December, 2 of my friends got married, and I was their witness, and we got a free glass of champagne to celebrate. I had a glass of champagne, and then the second one I gave up.
Before that, is it just too long?
No idea. Never been pissed.
Never been pissed.
Never been pissed. Been fat because I like to eat, but I've never been pissed.
Fair enough.
Alright. Apologize.
The a reason behind it?
I'm not drinking. I just was never surrounded by that. I never had a friendship group that was into it, and I grew up in those kind of years when you do stuff like that in Samlesbury, where there was nobody my age. There's no opportunity. You wanna go to like your mate's house, you gotta get like an hour walk to the bus stop, then get a bus. And again, I didn't have friends that did that. I just didn't really have many friends. Full stop. And then when I started getting into MMA, nobody there drank really.
Yeah.
So it was just training and eating, and never was into it.
How do you find it? Like us lot, like Chris's mates that aren't the MMA lot. Like our friendship group, like we're a pretty big drinking friendship group.
I always envied you guys with the friendship group that you've got, and how much you all see each other and how much fun you all have. Sometimes I'm like, oh, pretty boring. I don't like doing that kind of stuff. I mean, if I got into it, I'd probably like it, but no, if anything, I envy it. In like your ability to have fun, and you don't like take the piss with it. I think it's quite cool. I envy the memories I think that you guys have got as well. Like, I don't know, like all the funny stories you tell me from when you were younger. I think that's really cool. I just don't have those stories. I just don't have that.
Did you find it a bit intimidating when Chris first was introducing you to the friendship group?
Absolutely. The first time I remember meeting you all was at that New Year's party, like 2 years ago. Do you remember?
How long have you been together? Just 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
It was New Year's party, and I thought, right, okay, I was shitting myself before it. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I was shitting myself before because I thought, right, okay, I'm about to meet a whole lot of new people. I can't just cling to Chris because, like, he's a confident guy. He's not just gonna let me like cling onto him and follow him around the entire party. So I made it my goal to like.
Wait, what New Year's party? Mine.
No.
That was before.
Yeah, so it must be 3 years.
No. It was
No,
almost.
This one was. Oh yeah, you two came.
This will be our 3rd year together.
Yeah.
So it might have been.
Yeah.
And
Go
then,
2 and a bit years.
and then the last one I had the big one. I don't think you came to that one.
No.
And then the one before that is my cool.
That one, man. Yeah. 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, okay, just find a female. Just go and talk to a female. And that's what I did. And I got into it, and I made sure to like not just be around you. And that was really cool. I was like, God, this is what normal people do. They socialize. That's actually where I got that scar on my hand as well. Do you remember?
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, was that? No way, that was the first time.
We were wrestling in the living room because Jackson like, what did he say?
Jepson was putting a bet on it.
Yeah,
Did
no.
he bet you a fiver? Bet me a fiver. Or bet also a fiver to wrestle each other.
More than a fiver, and I've still not seen that money. We were wrestling in the living room, and he shot a double leg on me, and I went to like base out, and because I'm such a fucking ninja, I slashed a bottle in half of my
Did
hand.
actually break the bottle, didn't you?
And yeah, sliced my hand open. And I remember being at the sink. There was one drunk person there, and I think I'm not going to say who it was, but
Yeah.
they were doing my head in like, oh my god, your hand! I told them to fuck off. And they just fuck off. I'm bleeding.
You're the best.
Yeah.
I think with our friendship below, you can just tell people to fuck off.
Yeah.
No, don't take offence to it.
I tell Tom to fuck off all the time.
Yeah. I don't, but
But
stay around.
yeah, that was a bit of a long-winded answer to your question. But yeah, I really like the friendship group. I like how you've known each other for years. You have that history. You have that trust, that friendship. And,
I think it's always like, well, we are a male friendship group, but it's always, I always forget that it's always the male that bring the girlfriend into the friendship group, and that's how it gets like added and added and added. We never have a girl bring someone else into it.
Yeah, we don't really do that.
Because you can't really, can you? Who could?
Well, I suppose like Georgia could bring a friend into the group, but that doesn't really happen.
Yeah,
I think
no.
they always like to keep that separate, don't they?
Mm.
Maybe we're just a bunch of fucking morons.
I mean, it once, but
Well,
anyway.
we definitely are.
Yeah.
Mine's viruses.
Yeah.
Right, your tea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. What about? Gotta make it feel good.
Mm.
I don't even know what you'd go for.
So it depends, you know. I think there's two courses in my head that I can think
Mm-hmm.
of, like, course of actions which I would take. So there's one which is simply just how good it is. Is it meat? Is it not meat on meat feast pizza? It was the meteor. That's the one. Meteor pizza from Domino's. That is fine.
That is my go-to as well.
Yeah, I'd watch that off easily. So probably a 2 of them, to be honest.
That's why I'd have to hate it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, apparently about that. So I'd go for that with some cookie dough and ice cream after, and nothing shake.
All the cookies from Domino's as well. They're pretty
I've
bang.
not actually had them yet. Well, I always got Megan to cook.
Yes, yeah.
If not that, I feel right now I want like a KFC chicken. Do you know, like the
Boneless bucket.
yeah, the boneless one?
Yeah.
And with, like, the
shit! I might have to
gravy-
get that
with the
tonight.
gravy and like the popcorn chicken. I love that. And I actually really like the wraps from McDonald's as well. Maybe get a couple of them.
A couple of them.
I mean, fucking seriously.
I think we should all go for each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been wanting to do this for a YouTube video. Yeah.
Okay. I want him.
Yeah, right, so Tipsy Chef
Oh,
in
look
town.
at you, yeah.
do a food challenge.
Yeah,
That
actually.
beard meets food.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
YouTube, he's been there and done it.
Okay.
He obviously did it easy.
Yeah, he made it well easy there.
We're not. I don't know about you two, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it.
I don't think I. Do you know what?
It's
Looking at it
like-
now, it's fucking heavy.
Yeah, it's like
two
two
burgers.
albums, two
I
burgers.
don't like albums. Oh,
That's what-
sorry.
That's what I
I
thought.
was-
Are you sure?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty mad. That's the maddest thing that's been said today.
Yeah. I just lost some serious respect, please.
Albums.
Yeah, and then there's loads of chips.
Chicken wings,
And chicken
chicken
wings.
strips, just there's a
Okay.
lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
The tray's like
No, it's pretty hefty.
So we could do like one each.
Do you know what I want to try?
Yeah.
We'd have to. So
Oh,
we can't. Or
yeah,
do, do two.
it's either that or we find a place that is doing just like a group challenge, like a massive pizza or some shit like that. To be fair, a pizza does have to be massive for me not to be able to finish it.
Yeah.
I think I have to finish a pizza at this table.
I'm with you on
I'd like to
that.
see that.
I'm with you.
Yeah, as long as it's not thick. I ain't having no thick
Yeah.
base thing. I like a nice thin,
What toppings would you have?
just pepperoni.
Mm.
That's simple and shit.
Yeah, but if you have too many toppings, it's just more food.
Yeah, but I feel like you're gonna get flavour fatigue, aren't you? So you need to like mix it.
Possibly. Or have like one section pepperoni,
Yeah.
one section ham and mushroom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I go ham and pineapple.
I don't
I
olives and
I
salami.
actually really like pineapple pizza. What'd you say?
Olives and salami.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Respect.
We just had the last day of the CrossFit Open on last Friday, and they ordered a pizza trailer just to turn up. And then originally they got people to put in orders, and you were going to pay for one pizza. But I think they cancelled that because I think they can only make like 2 at a time, so it might have taken forever for the last person to get theirs.
Yeah.
So they just said from 5, put donations in a box, and from 5 p.m. they're just going to bring pizzas in, and just keep bringing them in. And I think they did it till like 8 p.m. Which I finished my workout by like 4 p.m. So I was just sat there waiting, just like.
Where's the pizza?
But then the pizzas did come, and then I still had to wait because I couldn't be the first person to
Yeah.
grab one.
Oh, absolutely.
No, you can't be.
Dragging
You
it.
can't be.
Do you know, parties, me and Chris are the first person to get food.
We actually are.
I know.
We're all waiting to watch the food until they allow us to go.
For the past few events, I'm not like your mum's wedding, having to sit
Oh.
there. This was like a week before I flew out to
Oh.
Slovakia, and Chris's mum can bake.
Yeah, she's fucking
Oh.
brilliant.
She made all
No
her
one can
desserts.
hear you.
So, yeah, she's
made-
really good.
All her desserts for her wedding, and they looked amazing. So there was carrot cake, there was sticky Debbie pudding, there
There
was
was syrup sponge,
yeah,
which is fucking brilliant.
And-
Blonde. No, they weren't. They were
blondies or
they were
brownies.
brownies.
I had to watch.
About 7 of them.
I was so hungry. I went to the bar. I was like, "Please, do you have some fruit for me? I'm so hungry." And
Do you,
they
do you
did.
not have a rule about that? Like, if you're cutting, you can't stuff your face in front of
No, absolutely not. I want to enjoy himself. I'm like, describe it to me in sexual
Yeah.
detail.
Let us smell it.
Everything.
It's a part of it. Do you know what I mean? We've done this to ourselves.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah, this is a choice.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to change his behaviour just because I chose to play on a certain day.
Yeah.
Well, I cook like all our meals here,
Mm.
and for the past 2 weeks I've been doing that. But during the week I've been doing that one meal a day thing,
Okay.
and but then at night I still cook Georgia her tea. So I have mine after, as soon as I get in from work. But then like 8:30 or something, I'll cook Georgia's tea, and I'm thinking like, shit, fucking, I'm such a good cook.
Do you find that hard?
I do find it hard, yeah.
Yeah. We struggled last night, didn't we?
We did.
So we started like on the rest days. We started finishing off food about like before 6 p.m.
Oh wait, do I find what hard? Cooking her tea or the one
Yeah,
meal a day?
no, well, both actually.
Oh, the one meal a day, I'm pretty used to it now. It's
Yeah.
actually not bad. Like, even yesterday, I ate quite a bit of food quite early. And I was like, fucked up here. But I was actually alright for all the day.
Yeah.
Mm.
And what about when you're cooking George? Do you feel like, oh,
Yeah, and it's not hunger though, it's just the food's there and I'm cooking it and smelling it right in front of my face.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty similar, to be fair.
Really cake.
Yeah, we needed it. I'm so glad that you said no to that hot chocolate.
Yeah, Meg. What time is it?
This is about like 10 p.m. We got to sleep quite early, to be fair.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a bad cave
Oh,
and you've
yeah,
been
100 times.
eaten?
100
Okay.
times.
I'm
So bad.
So there's been several. Oh my god, so many. But my latest one was a good few weeks ago. But yeah,
Yeah,
but
I feel right.
it,
That should be good to be seen.
it was a while ago. But my friend worked at Sainsbury's and he got buttloads of Lindt chocolate balls for free
No.
because they were past the like sell by date.
No, the past the Best Buy day.
Best Buy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So he said, "Do you want any? There's loads." I'm like, "Fill me up a backpack full." But my friend Cole is so wonderfully he took it so literally,
Oh,
and he presented me with a full rucksack. He got a big rucksack full
Yeah, I'm not even lying.
of Lindt chocolate balls.
just the one flavour, just the
Just,
original.
well, there was dark chocolate ones that were left because the others got rinsed straight away, and then there was like handful of the red ones. So I put them in my freezer just so that I can like bake with them. But we do our washing. They're in like the basement, and that's where we go down to do our washing. So I'll be like, "Oh, Kristen, should we go do some washing?" I'm beating down.
She came up 20 minutes later. It does not take 20 minutes. She was like, she got in bed. She just looked. I was like, you're on the washing machine. Yeah, a couple of balls.
I think I said, "I did a thing." Chris, I did a thing.
And I just smiled and I thought, here we go. Is it going to be a good one?
So many. About 20 odd. It was ridiculous. Maybe even more. They were just looking at me. I had one, and then I was like, "Right, do you know what? One's fine." Another one, and then it was like 30 later, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm
Yes,
so
that's
Are you
tired."
just sat on the floor in front of the freezer doing this?
Yeah.
That's how I imagined it.
Do you remember the brownie cut-offs I used to get from Maxi Farm?
Oh,
And I brought some home, right? They were banging. They were like millionaire shortbread brownie cut-offs.
Not cooked.
Like, so they used to make brownies and they'd cut the edges off and you could take the edge pieces home. So You're damn right, I took the edge pieces home and I put them in the freezer. But there was one time when I was having a bad day, I was like, I'm a bit emotional, I'm a bit chocolate. And I had a full like freezer bag full of them, and I sat downstairs and ate them all. And I was like,
What? Do you
crying.
eat just frozen?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm a fiend, and they didn't freeze properly
They don't
either.
freeze, yeah, they don't
So,
freeze
like-
normal food does.
I was like started crying, like, oh my god, I'm such a fat bitch, but I still can't. And then I wiped the tears and went back upstairs and acted like nothing happened.
The worst one I've had is probably, do you know when we went
Oh,
to...
class.
Where did we go there? Kilo? Yeah, Kilo. And the Severe. So two of my mates came down from Scotland.
Went to that chicken place.
Yeah, we went to that chicken place. I think it was in Manchester, wasn't it?
Yeah, I drank water.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she was fine. So, but I just had my fight, and so the day after we went to Manchester and got this chicken. What did we have? Was it chicken burger?
I'm pretty sure it was like
We
a
were
chicken
fucking
factory.
banging anyway, and chips and that. And then I was eating like loads of other shit as well, like cookies. And we got home, and I just for some reason got through the door and I fucking sent it. And I don't know the reason why, I just did. But she had those cut-offs for me in the freezer. Went downstairs, ate them all, and then I had more biscuits from the jar, and then I was like went into like a coma, like food coma, just like lying on the bed, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Bear in mind it was like 7 p.m. and I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Obviously couldn't sleep, but then I was like, I just don't feel right. I do not feel right, and then it was the first time I've ever actually thrown up.
You threw up
I
on food?
actually threw up on the amount of food that I'd had, and that's never happened to me before.
Yeah, I've never done that either.
Yeah,
That's heavy.
But the weird thought, I just felt so ill, and then I went to the toilet, and I was like, Meg was like, maybe you should throw up. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Went to the toilet, and I thought, fuck, I might actually throw up here, because the moment she told me to throw up, I couldn't stop thinking. about it.
Yeah.
And then so I went to the toilet, and I was like, just hovering over, and I was like, I just don't feel right, man. and I thought, right, fuck it, I'll just stick my fingers on my throat, do a bit of tactical chunder, right? Did it.
I've never done that.
Fucking hell, mate. It went hard. Honest to God, mate. I fucking.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
horrible. But I didn't actually make myself sick by doing that. But I did it. Oh, fucking hell. But then as I started thinking about throwing up, I just started. And then it just did not stop.
I remember hearing it.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. And the taste in my mouth. And the funny part is I said that I wouldn't eat anymore, but then at fucking about 11 o'clock at night, I fucking ate more shit. I think I made a fucking bacon cookie or something. But yeah, that was pretty bad. And then there was the other night, not the other night, the other month, at the start of this year, you know, after the PFL fight went through. When I got told that I wasn't fighting on PFL
Yeah.
that night, I was fucking good. And but I said to myself, you know, I'll stay on it. And I did alright the entire day until it got to night time. And I couldn't sleep at night. I stayed up, she was fast asleep, and it was one of them. Do you know when you stay in bed and you're like, yeah, this isn't gonna, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I just knew it, and so I went downstairs, watched YouTube for a bit, read a bit, and then I was just looking at the kitchen, and in about 15 minutes, man, I was in there.
That is inevitable.
Yeah, yeah, man. It just went from one thing to the next. So I had like digestives, and then I had sourdough with honey and butter on. Then I went to jam.
Once you crack the seal, that's it.
Probably,
So bad.
and then I went into my mum's baking drawer, got all the diamond bars, ate them, and then the Reese's peanut butter, ate them as well. And then I thought, all right, fuck it. This was like I went back into the living room, and then I thought, all right. But I couldn't stop thinking about food. This is by the way, this is like 3 a.m. by now, by this point. And I went back in and I thought, right, let's go a bit healthier. So rice cakes. So I thought I'd have rice cakes because that's healthy for the family. And I had about fucking 15 of them with honey on. And then it was at that point I said, and hot chocolate as well. And then I said to myself, I said, Chris, I need to get a bit different. I just forced myself to go upstairs. I thought if I stay there, I'm just going to keep doing it.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that other people go through this stuff.
Oh, fucking
Even
hell.
like
Absolutely.
high level athletes like yourselves.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
so bad.
look at all the cupboards just to if I want something just to see what there is, just
Yeah.
options. And I'll go back and look again.
See if anything's changed.
Yeah,
Every time I open the fridge.
I'm surprised.
What you're actually doing is you're checking if your standards have dropped.
Really?
That's what you're actually doing.
my dropping.
Fucking hell, how did you find out?
I heard it somewhere. I can't remember
I
where.
actually think that's a good way of explaining that, actually.
Because the same thing's in the cupboard, but you're going back to be like, oh, my standards dropped.
Even after I've like eaten all the good stuff, my
Cheesy
standards.
crackers, cheesy crackers as well. That's what sorry.
It's okay. Even after I've like eaten all the good stuff, my standards do drop way down. So I still
Yeah.
want to eat, so I'll just eat like plain bread on it. I used to eat when I was younger. When I was home alone a lot, so I just like beamed off all the snacks that we got. But I'd also eat like I think like big like batch of pasta just on its own, plain pasta, bit like that.
Oh, actually,
Um,
do you know what? I fucking lied actually. The most recent time that I cracked was it 2 weeks ago when I went to maths.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fucking hell, mate.
The zombies night.
Yeah. I fucking.
Lethal.
I said to that right. We had a zombies night with two of the mates who brought their PS5 over. So we played in two different consoles in the same house, and they all started like having dominoes. They were like a full day, which is like up to them. And I said I'll get there later because I had to teach. And then I think I actually had the podcast, and then I went there. And but in some sense it was tactical because I knew that if I went there early I would eat. So I said right. So by the time I got there, it was about like past 9. It was about 9:30. They'd already had their dominoes, yeah. And I went there and I said right, I've had all my calories. I'm not hungry. I don't need to eat. And this was me talking to myself in the car. And I got there perfectly fine. Everything was sound. Walked in, Matt welcomes me in. They just finished his zombies game. Looked down because they're in two different rooms. Me and Matt were playing on one screen, and Dan and Lawrence was on the other. And looked down.
That's funny to be fair.
I looked down on the floor, mate, and fucking what do I see? A fucking stack of cookies and fucking Biscoff bar. And I can promise you now, the moment I saw it, I broke.
Really?
Yeah, I could not stop looking at them.
The thing is,
I was playing on the sofa and we were looking at the TV and the snacks were down there and I just kept on looking at it and I couldn't stop. And he offered within about 5-10 minutes of me being there. He said, "Have you ever tried this white chocolate Biscoff?" And I said no, but I had tried it. He said, no, I tried it. He went, "Do you want some?" I went, "Yeah, go on, mate." That was it. And I even said to him, I said, "I'm not going to eat it." And I just went, "Yeah, go on."
Yeah.
Caved into it. And the moment I had that, it went, and I just fucking could not stop.
I think
thinking
but when
about
it's at that stage, you just might as well because you know
yeah,
an hour, 2 hours, it's gonna happen.
yeah.
So you might as well just hit that craving straight away.
Yeah, I think for myself as well, I've started realizing over the past few weeks we've put a lot more effort into this recently because it's a problem for me, and it is a problem, and I'm fully aware that this is like out of all the things in life, food is the one vice that I do struggle with, and
This is not heroin.
yeah,
It's worth addictions.
yeah, there are. So I think for myself is that when I do cave, for me, I always had rules. I was like, well, I fucked it now. I may as well just fucking send it for the next week. But that's what the actual problem, not the night that you cave. It's the after. Like, how do you treat it after that? And I'd be so harsh on myself that I just end up putting myself in a position where I'd want to eat more.
Yeah.
As opposed to just accepting the fact, all right, I've had that one night of fucking eating shit. If I just go back to my diet, it will just go back to normal. And it's only recently that I started doing it. But yeah, it's I am putting effort in, and I will fix it. So it just takes. I think I'm just trying to fix like a 6-year problem in about a month.
Yeah, I think I've done a good chart of something that was like Monday to Thursday. You'll be in a calorie deficit. Like say if your normal thing's 2,000,
Yeah.
you might be in a calorie deficit of 200, maybe 300. One day you might go hard 400, then like another 300 and 200. That all adds up. But then even on the weekend, if you do Friday, Saturday, you do a surplus of 300 and 300. That's still counteracted by all them that you've just done.
Yeah.
So like it does balance itself
Yeah,
out.
it does. Yeah. Like for the past 2 days, 3 days now. This will be the third day. I'm on 1,700. My weight is fucking just dipped. I lost like 2 kilos in like 2 days.
It's annoying realizing how many calories your body
Yeah,
needs.
it doesn't actually need that much, and it is fucking annoying when you want to eat just for the sake of eating. Well, then it does teach you like there are different ways you can bulk meals out, make yourself think you've had more, or just drink more water as well, which you don't think that makes a difference, but it fucking does.
I brew up a coffee.
You are?
I brew up a coffee, me.
Yeah, what when you're hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And then if I'm still hungry after my coffee, I will eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that even on the one meal a day?
No, not really.
Okay.
1 meal a day. I do 1 meal a day, but I have a snack of an apple while I'm at work.
Yeah. Apple's good. Yeah, you really like apples. That's I like apples. Yeah.
I've
Good
actually
crunchy one.
not finished one. I've had 1 bite, 2 bites.
Do you know where we eat apples? I've got him doing it now. I eat the whole apple, and but just not the cut the stem, like the
What,
core.
because
and
it's not-
everything.
Yeah, a nutritionist said that the majority of the vitamins and the good stuff in it is actually in the core. So you should actually eat the whole thing.
Oh,
And then ever since he said that, we just took that for granted.
Thought that shit was illegal, me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Please don't come knocking on your door.
I used to think, because Matt used to eat it. Same with like kiwis, you'd eat the skin.
Yeah, I look at it. It's gonna be
But he's not bothered, and then I just thought, fuck it. Let's do the same. And then, to be fair, it's
A couple weird things that I do. I eat just, when you get your prawns, like you strip all the prawn stuff.
Yeah.
I just eat like the tail as well and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't leave that.
I've tried that.
They
Strawberries.
just like crunchy, though.
Yeah, strawberries.
Strawberries to tea green stuff.
Sometimes.
Do you know what? Yeah, I should do that.
You just you get a nice bit of crunch at it.
Yeah.
You like crunchy food? So,
Yeah, I like crunchy. Stew waffles. I still can't believe your fucking nan had a jar of stew
Oh
waffles.
yeah.
That is psychotic. How do they last that long?
Is your nan a feeder?
Mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
We went, right. We were working that day. And
Yeah,
just
we're
went
working.
round.
We just, I stole some stuff in the garage there. Oh. It's the worst place probably to store stuff. You nip in and she just goes, "You want something to eat?" And you're like,
Yes.
"Nah, we just got this." And you're like, "What is it?"
Do you know, I used to do, I was cleaning for my friend's mum, and once went to this one lady's house. It was a lovely Asian woman. She was really good at cooking, and I was like, your house smells amazing. So midway through cleaning, she was like, come, I've made you dinner. And she sat us down and gave us a full meal, like it's like a curry or something. And it was banging. And I was like, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take
the
this.
food is unbelievable.
Amazing.
Really good.
Food. So much.
Right. To I've not finished the podcast in this way in a while.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
Okay.
I used to always ask Chris for a quote
Oh yeah.
of the day.
Yeah, but okay, so I don't know if Chris has already said this, but by endurance we conquer.
Oh,
Oh, I think you have.
Okay.
Mate.
Um. Okay, I don't. You probably already said this as well, but something that really helped me in the lead up to the Slovakian fight. I kept saying to myself, "I can, I will," and that was just. And it's not really a quote,
Like a
but just,
mantra.
yeah, a little thing that I'd say to myself. You can see me say it to myself when I'm walking out. I can, I will. So I really struggle with believing in myself, and I thought, oh, fuck this, I need to change my narrative, the way I speak about myself, the way I speak about my capabilities. And from signing the contract to the day of the fight, that's all I kept saying, and it really helped.
Perfect.
Really nice.
Thank you very much for on the
Thanks for coming
podcast.
on.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Yes, it's magic.
Good luck for April.
Thank you so much.
We'll probably catch up after it as well.
Oh yeah.
Get an update for it.
Definitely.
Only if it's food.
Oh yeah, we'll sort out the food challenge for
Yeah.
after it. Well, after yours.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Nice one, guys.
Thank
See
you very much.
See you again.